welcome to this Dynamo tutorial. Here we're gonna see the basic movements and functions inside Dynamo. Okay, now let's go ahead and create a new project. So first, movement. It's pretty intuitive if you have a gaming background. You either go front or backwards with W and S, or you can go left or right with A and D. Now to look around we have to use the mouse. Without pressing anything you move the cursor, and if you right click and hold it, you can move your head and look around. And of course, you can mix both movements to travel through the virtual space. Additionally, if you press R or F, you will move up and down in the plane. You can always go to the settings menu, so you can have a view of the keyboard diagram and know which are the important keys. Next, let us see the building mechanics, and let's bring Kev1N to help us. With the cursor, you can point what you wish to grab, and to do it, you just have to press the left click and hold it, and you can move it around as you hold it. Also, you can press and hold shift to rotate the object, so you can have a better look at it. Now I'm gonna attach the left wheel to the body of Kev1N. To do it, I have to grab it, and you can see that a green line appears. This is the connection that we can make. It's a guide, but it's not automatic, so pushing the objects against each other ain't gonna do the job. To attach it, we have to grab it and press a space on our keyboard. Now it's connected. Okay, cool. Let's jump to controls. Because the wheel isn't going to move by itself, we have to give it a basic control scheme, so it knows how and when to move. For this, we have to change modes. Right now we are on build mode, and you can see it here on top of the screen. It's highlighted in green. So for the controls we have to change to control mode. You can either click it here or press 2 on your keyboard. Once in control mode, we can see where the connection is made. It's this point right here. And if we click it, we can start making, let's call it the diagram of the movement logic. And don't get scared, it's pretty simple. First, we have to give it a motor, and you can find them right here, in the Actions menu. There we'll find 3 submenus. If we go to Motion, we'll find the motors. Now let's click and drag it next to Kev1N. If we click the motor and it's close to the beginning of the diagram, a green line will tell us that a connection is possible. And like what we did with the wheel, we press a space to attach it. Good, now it has a motor. But it's not enough. We have to add more to our diagram so Kev1N knows what to do. So let's go to the other submenu, Logical, and let's grab a direction filter. Now what this does is that it creates a connection between the mouse movement and Kev1N's left wheel movement. In this case, the up and down filter establishes that the up and down movement of the mouse is what's gonna activate the motion. Now, the right input of the motor controls the speed. If I link the direction filter to it, by moving the mouse up and down, I control the speed. However, I went ahead and assumed that it was the mouse that ruled the movement, and if we look closely at our diagram, it doesn't say that. Now, to correct this and give a sense to everything that I just explained, I have to assign a proper control to the direction filter, so Kev1N knows exactly what's gonna make it move. So if you go to controls and grab the mouse controller and attach it to the filter, now Kev1N knows that it's the mouse's up and down movement, the one that's going to trigger the left wheel's movement. And that's the logic behind the control diagram. But let's say that I don't want the up and down movement, I prefer left and right. Okay, so in that case, let's click the filter and press Z for 2 seconds. And it's gone. Now let's add the direction filter for left and right, and that's it. Okay, so now let us see if it works. We have to go to play mode by clicking here on the screen or pressing 3 on the keyboard. The HUD disappears, and if we move our mouse left or right, Kev starts to move. And how fast the mouse goes is gonna be how fast the motor goes. So that's it for this basic introduction. Hopefully you'll find it useful to get a grip of the basics of Dynamo, and you can fully build Kev1N so he can be a happy robot. Stay tuned for more tutorials, and we'll be seeing you next time.